I believe that we are failing young people in this country en masse. We are encouraging more and more young people to sign themselves up to a lifetime of debt for a degree that doesn't do much for them in the workplace whatsoever. And whilst any education is good education, I believe that young people need to think carefully about what they are signing up for and what they are doing when it involves a lifetime of financial obligation to the government or to the student loans board, because even though it is portrayed as simply an additional 9% tax, that is a lot when it's over a lifetime. And in many instances, youngsters do not need to go to university to gain the qualifications that they need. I don't think there's anywhere else, anywhere in the world, where further education is available so easily to so many people. I'm a big supporter of what was the QCF. It's now called the RQF, I believe, and that is more a modular form of study that you can complete while you are working, and it runs from level 1, which is entry level, through GCSE, A level, degree, masters, all the way to PhD, which is level 8. But the beauty of the RQF is that because it is modular in nature, should you decide that you want to make changes to what you are studying, you don't have to start from scratch. Example, you go to university and you start off and you're doing law and criminology or something along those lines, but after year 1 you have a preference for psychology or just criminology. Sometimes that first year and the debt for that first year has all gone to waste and you're left with the debt. Whereas with an RQF, you can actually complete each module, and even if you change direction slightly, then you will not lose out on the credits that you have already earned. I do also believe that this academic Marxism of trying to force every young person to go through the same academic route is not helping them, and it's not helping our society as a whole. Dragging people or holding their hands through university when effectively they do not have the aptitude to be there in the first place, simply because we want to look good on the politically correct scale, once again, does not help things. On the other hand, in many deprived areas, there are many young people who perhaps struggle at school, who are not interested, but they might be 14 years old. Give them a scooter of dubious sources and they can have it dismantled, stripped, cleaned up and rebuilt with a completely new identity in a matter of hours. If we're talking about using different pronouns, then that is living testimony of a transition that can be performed by a 14-year-old who academically may not be up to the mark, but they have different skills. And I believe that those skills should be encouraged, and rather than be forcing them to be sat in a classroom doing something that they have absolutely no interest in, that we should be encouraging them to take the route that suits their personal skill base. I do not understand why people are not able to be qualified electricians and plumbers and mechanics by the time they are 18, because they have been studying all that time in school, rather than be forced to study conventional academia that they have absolutely no interest in. I also believe that we need to change our attitude as a society, and rather than be a society of I'm all right Jack, pull the ladder up, to one where those of us who are older stop and look round and offer a helping hand to those who are following in our footsteps. Ultimately, that is the most constructive way to build a fairer and a more just society. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.